This is my week 25 pregnancy update, and the birth is getting close, which means I need to figure out some point, am I gonna give a natural birth or am I gonna have epidural? And I've been thinking about it for a while, but I haven't come in a conclusion. Although today, this is the day when I will sit down with you guys and see the pros and cons of natural birth and epidural. I absolutely want to go for natural birth, and I think most women do because we know that's what you're supposed to do in the end of the day. But I am terrified because a lot of women that they had been giving birth in my life complained that this pain is just unbearable. And yeah, hello, we all know it's gonna be painful, but at the same time every single one of them went through it. But anyways, I would like to start with the epidural birth. I was searching a lot to see what are the pros and cons of epidural, because my first thought was like, why shouldn't I just do epidural birth? Why should I take the pain? Who does that? Why do you do that? But then it turns out it has some cons, the whole situation that is not ideal. With that being said, the pros of epidural is pain relief. We all want pain relief. I am not very good with pain tolerance, so this is the number one reason why I would go for epidural. Now, pro number two is that it lets you enjoy the experience. If you're a person that you cannot tolerate pain, you might have a horrible birth experience and you might not even enjoy the whole situation. And I don't want that. I don't want to know that it's gonna take away the whole, this is the best moment of your life if the pain is too much. Now, the cons. The number one reason why I wouldn't do it is because you need to put a catheter inside your nunu, and I ain't doing that. The problem is, like, when everything gets numb down there, it makes you not knowing when you need to pee, so they kind of need to force you to pee somehow, and that's disgusting. I can't even imagine. I don't know, it's just maybe a phobia or whatever. So that's number one con. Number two con is that apparently you don't know when to push as much as you do with natural birth, meaning you have less control of the contractions in a way, because the pain goes away, you feel the contractions, but you don't know when to push. This is not something that I came up with. This is just information that I've seen around on the internet from other women that they did epidural birth. Yeah, that's a bit of a difficult one, because if you want to push and you can't push, then that means probably the labor is much longer than natural birth. The number three con that it made me a bit skeptical as well is that you get a longer time of recovery and also a horrible back pain. So many women out there did epidural and still had lower back pain for months after giving birth. I don't know how I can take that. Again, I'm the type of person that I have back pain every night when I sleep. I have back pain any time of the day. So that could be a bit, skeptical for my situation. But I'm not saying I'm not gonna do epidural, because now I'm gonna go to the natural birth pros and cons. Let's see. Okay, natural birth. I think it has a lot of pros, more than epidural, but it has one con that is stronger than anything. The number one pro is the fact that you can recover faster, because they say, obviously, if you don't medicate yourself, your body naturally is gonna go back to where it's supposed to be. You're not medicated, and faster recovery, which is very important. You know what I'm saying? The whole situation is very, very complicated. I don't know. The pro number two is that you feel much more control when you give birth. You need that type of control to know when to push for the baby, which lead to faster labor, supposedly, unless you have complications in birth and then you end up getting medicated anyway. So I don't know. Okay, I'm very confused in my life right now. To be honest with you, I really do wish I could just go for natural birth, and I watched all these home birth videos, and I'm so jealous that this woman, they did it at home and then they went to bed and it just looks so natural. But these women are very powerful, because I don't think I could take the pain or anything. Like, I think the moment I'm in pain, I'm like, medicate me. But I'm just jealous of all these women out there that they can do it. Pro number three is that you can change birthing positions. My whole life I've been quite athletic person, so that's gonna be something that I definitely want in my birth. I want to be able to move around, to stretch, to push. In my head, I can't be in a bed the whole time and just push there. I feel like I should do some movement, and that's gonna be helpful. So yeah, this is pro number three with natural birth. And I think that's it with natural birth. Obviously, the pros are all the fact that it's natural, you give birth faster, and that means also you don't have to recover from the medication as well, because with epidural, I feel that you need to recover from birth and also you need to recover from the medication that you took. Now, the number one and the only one con of giving natural birth is the fucking pain. It's fucking painful, okay? It's painful. I don't have any other cons about giving natural birth. You're supposed to give natural birth, and that's the problem. But at the same time, you know, thank God we live in 21st century that medicine is forward and you can actually experience giving birth without being in pain, because for a lot of women it's just so hard to go natural, and for a lot of women are in high risk pregnancies and they need to have a C-section or epidural. So yeah. Now about me, what am I gonna do? I think that I would aim for natural birth, but I will let my doctors know that the moment I scream, inject me, you fucking inject me. I feel that in the back of my mind, I'm like, come on, Anna, you're young, you can take it. You've been exercising and training your whole life, you can. But then my mom had horrible history with pain and birth, and I have horrible period pains. I'm not good with pain. So I think I'm gonna keep an open mind. I'm not freaking out until I am. Some days I think about it, I'm like, okay, you know, just focus when it's gonna come. It's not your problem right now. And on other days, I'm like, whatever, we've all done it. Billions of women have done it, so I can do it as well. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna aim for natural birth, and most likely I'm gonna end up taking epidural if I can't take the pain, which probably I won't be able to take the pain. Now I want to talk about the symptoms of week 25, and then we can close up with the video. They haven't been changed that much, the symptoms, since week 23, so I'm generally just feeling very heavy, and lately I've been eating and getting bloated so freaking easily. But the only thing that's a bit different right now is that I'm getting so slow, and for me this is strange because my whole life I was the type of person that I would be like, ooh, you know, like very flexible and just moving a lot as a person, you know. And now I feel like someone added freaking 20 kg, and I know it's not 20 kg on me. It's just I can feel that my body's constantly working towards supporting the baby, and my balance is bad. I am slow, I can't move, I'm dizzy, but that's okay. You know, in the end of the day, the whole situation's happening for the baby, and I'm happy for that. This is why I'm okay with it. But yes, week 25, I have pretty much 15 weeks until giving birth. And I'm okay. I'm not having a breakdown. Anyways, but yes, let me know in the comment section, what birth did you give? Or if you haven't given birth yet, what are you gonna give? How do you want to do it? How do you want the whole experience to go like? What's your plans? Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, bye.